How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So I was just watching a little video, and the lady was talking about something about the future. So I just want to talk about spirituality and what I believe is happening. As what I'm gonna just give my opinion on spirituality as a whole. So those of you who may not know me, I am Isaiah Raw. I am a very special individual. Why? Because I said so, but because the universe also knows who my soul is as well, and my impact and my influence. So I'm a very big role player, and when it comes to all of this spirituality shit, it's like I'm a very big teacher. It's like I probably come to y'all. High key, if you're watching this video, I probably stopped by in your dreams, tapped you on the shoulder, and was like, "Hey, bruh, come watch this video I'm about to make." Like, I probably did some shit like that, and as real as fuck because I do be doing shit like that. But when it comes to spirituality, it's like, bruh, I want to talk about my perspective, my point of view, and what things I've learned and what things I've done throughout it as well. So my spiritual journey started off, I'd say, around when I was 15. And this is when I didn't even understand it as spirituality. I just saw it as self-improvement and working on myself. And that just became, that was just me being more aware of what things I was consuming in my mind and what things I was allowing myself to be. And what thing, it's just me wanting to, if I can't control my environment, I want to at least have control of myself. And that's what I wanted to do. And so from there, I branched into a lot of self-development things. Not the same like everybody else, how watching a bunch of self-help videos and reading a bunch of self-help books. More just experience. I'm like, well, if I want to learn how to do better, I might as well just give me the experience so I can learn how to do better and adjust and like readjust and learn how to get through these lessons type shit. And so I did that, and by the time I was 18, I went off to college, and that's when like I was in my first, I wouldn't say my first dark night of the soul, but it was definitely the most intense awakening I had because I was not prepared. I genuinely was not prepared for what was going down, and I didn't have any understanding of what I was feeling and why I was feeling, because I could understand that I was feeling emotions in ways that I had never felt them before, and it got to the point where it was overwhelming that I wanted to rip my head off. And I would sit there in a room and scream and break shit, and I wouldn't understand why. Like, literally, I'd get all of it out, and then I'd be sitting there like, why did I do that shit? Like, for what reason was I doing all of that? And this would happen quite a few times throughout it. Again, still not understanding what the fuck was going on. I was just like, something's off. But this is around the time when I started being introduced to more spiritual people, and this is when like I dated a girl who was into crystals and stuff like that. Didn't understand it at the time, but I knew, well, me now knows that this was introducing me to the reality I would be living now. And so living with those, like, not living with those people, but being around those ladies, I picked up on the things that they were doing and the things that they used to like protect themselves and stay safe and stuff like that. And then it got to the point where I was like, like, because I would sit there and I genuinely didn't believe in it that much. Like, there was a part of me that was like, maybe this rock do something, but majority of the time I was like, nah, this rock can't be doing nothing, it's just a rock. And what a silly way of thinking, because what are our laptops and computers and phones? Rocks. What are we made out of? Rocks. More rocks. And that shit got me thinking. I'm like, wait, how did them niggas make them pyramids? I was like, how did them niggas make them pyramids? And so after college, I was just at home just figuring myself out. Not even just figuring myself out. A lot of shit was happening, and during this time I needed to find a way to ground myself, and I found that spirituality was a way to ground myself. This is when I started meditating, started forgiving even more, stop people pleasing, stop dick riding, you feel me? Stop hopping on dick. I started getting off dick and speaking how I felt about shit. And with that, I started becoming myself and becoming even stronger in myself. And this is when I started looking at like a chi ball. I didn't even look this shit up. Literally, I was scrolling on TikTok and some guy explained how to use a chi ball, how to make a chi ball. And so I did a chi ball for the first time. From there, I literally learned how to heal. Like from there, I went from trying to move objects to learning how to heal. Now I can fucking waterbend and move the air and talk to spirits and yada yada yip yay. So along that journey, at some point, the spirituality aspect of it just disappeared. I don't know if this happens to everybody else, because it's really interesting when I watch spiritual videos and I hear them say spirituality, because I really don't understand the spirituality aspect of it anymore, because I'm like, is this not just life? Like, is this not just life? Has life not always been like this? Like, hasn't life always been like this? We just weren't paying attention. And like, now that I'm paying attention, I'm like, why even separate this from anything else that's going on when this is all, it's all playing at the same time. It's all working together to do shit. So I don't understand why I separate it. It's like, I just see it as life. I just see it as life and see it as me talking to my ancestors and stuff like that. Like, I see it as no different as the room that we're in. It's like, I see it no different as the room that we're in. I just see more room. Like, there's more room here. There's more space here than what we're looking at, is what I understand, is what I have the understanding of. And so with that, like, my spiritual journey has been very tough. I'll definitely say it's been very tough. It's definitely been very different compared to a lot of others. Maybe not so different, because who knows? Like, I've shared some of my stories and realized a lot of people have gone through similar things. So what I will say about my journey spiritually throughout my life is that as a kid, I've had magic done on me. Like, as a kid, the caretakers I had would do magic on me, and this would show up as I'd have leashes, like scratches on my back, like scratches on my back, and I wouldn't understand how they got there. Like, this happened from, I think, from like probably like fucking 7 years old to like 14. Like 14 is when it honestly stopped. It's like, for a long time, the people around me were doing magic on me. I didn't understand that shit. I didn't even know any of that shit was happening. I didn't know that shit was real. I wouldn't understand that there would be spirits in the house and there would be weird things walking around the house. I understood shit like that, but I never understood really what was going on. I thought I was just tripping out and just going through the motions because I was depressed a lot of the time. And then I understood that a lot of it was like orchestrated in a certain way to make it look a certain way. I would get into it, but I really don't feel like getting into it because it's a mouthful and it's too much. But it does play a role in how my spiritual upbringing was, because the people around me were extremely spiritual, but they kept it on a hush 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 hush, like the lowest hush ever. It's like they did that shit, but they would never speak on it type shit. And this is when I started coming into my own abilities. And I'm saying abilities because this does feel more supernatural, more like superhero movie-esque than you'd like imagine, because I'm literally healing. I learned how to heal people. It's like, if you're genuinely sick, I know how to heal you. Like, I know how to work with spirits that can heal you. I know how to work with entities that can heal you. I know how to work with other beings from other planets to help heal, to help like give information, not even just heal, but it's like I could do soul healing. So I could put you on a whole different timeline just for you to heal, just to learn lessons so you can heal and become better, and then you can meet me at in a later timeline. It's like I know how to do shit like that. And the complexity of that, it's one of those things where it's hard to explain, but the experience is real. It's like, the experience is real as fuck. It's just hard for me to explain. There are times where I've jumped timelines, been in different realities, realized that everybody around me is completely different, and then jump back to the one I was on before, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm back. Or I'll jump to the wrong one, and then everybody's on my dick, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why are all these people coming after me? And then just jump back to another one where nobody's after me. It's like, these are real things. These are real things. These are real things, and they're a pain in the ass when you really don't understand any of it, because it really can get annoying and it can become extremely inconvenient. Extremely inconvenient. But again, along with my spiritual path, I will also talk about like other spiritual hubs, because now that the way I see the world, I see everything as just one. Even the spirit realm, I see the spirit realm as life. I see it as life, like right on top of life, because my soul is anchored here. Like when we're talking right now, it's like how I'm talking right now, it's my soul that's talking to you. It's like my soul is actually anchored here, and so my soul abilities, I can do them here, and I know I can do them here, and I've been doing them here for a minute. I just didn't realize I was doing that, and I also didn't realize a lot of people don't know how to do that shit. But that's just because people don't prepare their vessel to hold their soul, and that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It happens. It's not the end of the world if you can't get your soul to come to earth. It's honestly a tough time if you get your soul to earth, because you're really living here. You're no more on autopilot. It's no longer autopilot. It's actually like, nigga, you're here. You're here now. It's like, wake up. You're here. Time to do shit. But with that, I anchored my soul here, and I got into a little altercations with a few other people, with a few bigger, quote unquote bigger people. But this is when like cults and shit, it's like I've actually ran into cults just from the vibe. It's like, you know how people be like the vibe was off? It's like, nigga, it been the middle of the night, I'd go up, gotta feel like I gotta go for a walk, and then I stop by a church because I just feel like the vibe is off, and then I start hitting my dancey dance, which is magic, my spiritual magic as well. Also, dance is a form of channeling, and it's actually a very strong form of channeling if you can really get into it. If you can really just vanish, you can pour in so much fucking energy. So I would go up to these churches and shit, start dancing, do my little dancey dance, and then them niggas would come outside, they would do magic, they would do their own magic, you feel me? And this is the crazy part, because this is when I started figuring out, oh shit, other motherfuckers actually have superpowers in this bitch. Like, other people actually can do magic in the world, and I had no idea. I really thought I was just walking around like the only nigga with superpowers, and I was like, where everybody else's powers at? You feel me? But it turns out there were niggas with powers. Them niggas was just hiding. Them niggas is real hidey, real sneaky with it. I think they're bitch made, personally. But I'm gonna explain what types of magics I've experienced. So I've experienced black magic. This is when people just do magic with bad intent, very, very evil intent. That's what I would call black magic, because literally it's just your intent behind the magic, because I can do the same little whooshy and do two completely different things. It's just your intent behind the action. And so I've had a lot of people with that type of shit toward me, bring that shit toward me, try to kill me. And it's like, I've had motherfuckers with, like, on 11/11, on a full moon, like, on certain times of the day, these motherfuckers would congregate literally wishing, trying to use their willpower to manifest my death. I've seen it happen in real time. My ears were ringing and everything. I was like, what the fuck? Like, these niggas really try to wish me away. Like, that is insane. Like, I never thought that shit was possible. Not even just that, but I've also met mind readers, motherfuckers who sit there. I'm sitting there smoking with my homies. I'm sitting there giving them the yaps, because I'm sitting there figuring out shit that I'm finding out in the city and stuff. So I'm giving them the tea on what I'm finding out and shit. And so as I'm telling them the tea, there's a nigga, there's two motherfuckers sitting there meditating. I'm sitting there like, whatever. But, you know, get they meditating on. But as I walk past them, I want to say something to my homie, and the nigga is literally in my brain, and he says, good to know. Before I even said it to my homie, I said, good to know. And my homie was like, nigga, good to know what? And I'm like, nigga, I didn't say that, bro. Like, I didn't say that. That nigga was just in my head, bro. Like, that nigga was just in my head. I don't know how he did that shit. That nigga was just in my head. Okay, not even just that. We got spiritual pressure motherfuckers. Those are real motherfuckers too. Motherfuckers who just got that pressure. They just stand there ominously, and you can feel that vibe in your forehead, and it just feels like a big ass warning sign. It makes your body hurt. It makes your back hurt. It makes your lungs hurt. It makes all different types of your body hurt. It's like, that's real spiritual pressure, bruh. That's real spiritual pressure, bruh. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is another thing I experienced. When motherfuckers, Because you can cast magic to project people away. You feel me? But of course, you got free will. So fuck a magic spell, bro. Fuck that shit. That shit don't work on me. But along with that is what, like this, the certain spells to get you to do certain things, activate certain chakras in your body to get you to move. You feel me? It's like getting pricked. It's like literally getting pricked and you feel like you got to get up. Or you feel like your body's hurting. You feel like you're tired, so you got to go back home type shit. It's like stuff like that. And so while I was outside one of these churches, I'm sitting there meditating, you know, getting my shit on, you know, casting them demons away. Motherfuckers sending magic to directly attack my root chakra. You feel me? My lower back. My lower back starts hurting like a motherfucker, bro. Like hurt. Like motherfucker, that shit hurt, nigga. It feel like I need to hit the most almightiest stretch, nigga. Like the most almightiest stretch to get this shit out. Or like I need a massage, nigga. Both, nigga. The almightiest stretch massage at the same time. Like I need both of those at the same time. And so I start walking away and shit. Not even just that. I don't even just start walking away. This is before I even start walking away. I notice that it hurts. And then I notice that this is them doing it back to me. Like this is them doing that shit to me. And so I hit them with one of these. If you don't understand, this means return the sender, okay? Just hit it with one of these. If you feel like motherfuckers is giving you the evil eye, hit them with one of these. If you feel like motherfuckers is really on your ass, just on your case, thinking bad shit about you, hit them with one of these. Not only just that, but you can also create rules in your world, bruh. It's like how motherfuckers be shit talking and down talking. Literally, the way I got it for myself is if motherfuckers want to talk shit on me, bruh, in my presence, bruh, if they want to say some dumb shit in front of me, nigga, you bite your fucking tongue. Literally, they bite their tongue and they'll be sitting there trying to say something and it'll be like, no, I was just, and I'm like, yeah, bro, don't say it. Don't say it. It's like, bruh, you can create rules like that. But back to what was going on. So I'm at the church still. I'm hitting my meditation on because I realize these motherfuckers is trying to get me. Hit them with one of these. Send it right back. The pain starts going away. You feel me? Why? Because I'm just sending the energy back where it came from, nigga. I'm like, I don't want none of this. Take it back where you got it. So you send it back to where they got it from. Get this. These motherfuckers sacrifice somebody. I don't know if they done killed a nigga. I'm getting that they killed a nigga that night. Like, that nigga died. Like, literally, that nigga died to get me off of that goddamn property. But the thing is, it was a full moon, so I was like, I know these motherfuckers is on some wicked magic shit. Why? Because I'm on some magic shit, nigga. I'm like, I'm on magic shit right now, and I know y'all niggas is on magic timing too. And so I'm over there with them, literally sacrificing nigga to get me to walk away. Literally, it's like somebody scream. It's like in their basement or whatever. Mind you, this is a big ass church. In like the basement or whatever, nigga, I hear a big ass scream like a motherfucker. Ah! Disappear. And then literally from there, nigga, like mind controlled, nigga. Like I was being mind controlled, nigga. I'm sitting there. Like I'm sitting in my meditation position. I stand up straight like a robot and I just start walking. And the way I'm walking, I'm like, damn, I'm walking straight as hell. I'm like, damn, I'm walking like a damn robot. I'm either high as fuck or... And then I was like, nigga, what the fuck? Because my vision starts getting weird. Because as I'm staring down the street and I'm walking, it's like my vision is like blurring. It's like it's blurring. It's like something's warping my vision. And then I snap out of it. Like before I like get off the church property, I'm like, you motherfuckers. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I'm like, you guys almost had me. Y'all almost had me. Y'all almost fucking had me. But I had to stop him because I was like, ain't no way I'm finna get got by no fucking mind control magic. Like, nigga, you gonna tell me your will is stronger than my will over my body, my vessel? This is my vessel. You can't take my vessel, nigga. This is my vessel. This is my vessel. You couldn't even handle being inside my vessel. So don't even send magic toward my vessel type shit. Because it's like, bruh, you don't know what this shit is reflecting back. And you don't know how fast it's gonna come back. And shit like that where, look, bruh, magic is real as fuck. Magic is real as fuck, nigga. It's real as fuck. And this shit is extreme, bruh. This shit is extreme. It's got to the point where I'm like, nigga, I'm scared of my abilities. I mean, I'm not scared of them right now, but I know what I could do. I'm like, nigga, I've seen myself cause volcanoes erupt. I've seen it happen in real time with magic, bro. And I'm like, that can't be real, bro. That can't be real, bro. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, that can't be real, bro. And I'm sitting here thinking right now, because I'm like, bro, I even wrote some journal notebooks and some shit on there predicting the future. Not even predicting the future. I think I was making it. I don't know. Either predicting or making it. I'm feeling like I was making it, because the future is goddamn unpredictable all the way. So you got to make decisions to create the future. You feel me? So I obviously made that shit. But, nigga, San Francisco's gonna fucking sink. That's my confirmation. San Francisco's gonna fucking sink, nigga. That shit is gonna fucking sink. That shit is gonna sink, bro. That's critical. And that's from the magic, bro. That's from the magic. Y'all don't understand. There's a lot of ways you can put magic into things. There's a lot of ways you can do that shit. And there's different ways, different intent causes different things to happen. So if you're channeling energy, that is a lot of energy. And for me, I know how to channel energy that feels like the equivalent of the entire city channeling at the same moment. It's like I can channel so much energy, it feels like an entire nation of people started going Super Saiyan. It's like I know how to do shit like that. And so, since I've been able to channel energy, not even just that, I just grab dreams. It's like I can grab your dreams. It's like, see how this painting over here? It's like when I do paintings like this, even with this, it's like when I just let myself flow, usually I'm just pouring out what's in my heart and what I'm trying to create in reality. You feel me? And while I was in San Francisco, because dealing with them motherfuckers in a shelter and shit, a lot of them did black magic and witchcraft and yada yada yip yay on me. Them niggas was trying to get me. Them niggas was trying to get me, and I'm not finna hold you. Like, nigga, this was a real fight. Like, nigga, we really in that bitch smiling at each other, but literally sending demons after each other. I'm like, nigga, in real time, I was like, nigga, this is actual spiritual warfare. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Like, this is real time spiritual warfare. I'm like, some of these motherfuckers ain't even human. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So check him out. So as I'm in the shelter, you feel me? Because I would go back and forth with these motherfuckers. This is another thing. A lot of people don't understand how your magic works. I'm saying that to myself. Majority of people don't know how my magic works at all. Like, I don't think anybody knows how my magic works. Besides me. And I barely understand how this shit works. It's like, to confuse your enemies, you have to confuse your friends. In this case, I'm my own friend, and I don't even understand how my magic works. And so I just know, hey, bruh, if there's something that I want to be creative, if there's something I want manifested, just paint it, and it'll come. It'll start being created, you feel me? And with that, bruh, like, the spiritual warfare is mad real, because I don't know if y'all know who Mullik is. It's because he's an owl. The owl god, the guy they be sitting there on the news and shit. They be like, oh, they got the owl god doing this and this. They was praying to him. Oh, like the shit Joe Rogan snuck into, that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all may not. It don't matter. But literally, bruh, I was scrapping with that nigga. We wasn't scrapping, but that nigga was whooping my ass. It felt like that nigga was lighting my toes on fire. I'm sitting there looking at my feet. There's nothing on my feet. But I swear to God, these motherfuckers was on fire, nigga. I swear to God, them bitches was on fire, nigga. But there was nothing on my damn feet. There was nothing there. That nigga was fucking me up. We cool now. Now that nigga, we cool now. That nigga know damn well he better not raise nothing toward me. And as for every goddamn spirit working with me, it's like, you know, we can get down. I'm sitting there talking to the spirits right now. I'm sitting there like, we can get down, nigga. We can box. We can fucking box, nigga. That shit won't go down like it did last time. But for real. But like the spirit realm and shit like that, bruh, is right on top of real life. And it's happening at the same time. It's like, it's happening at the exact same time as real life. And so I don't really see it as spirituality as much. I just see it as life. I'm like, nigga, this is how the world is. Like, this is how the world is, nigga. There's no part of the world you can go to where you're not gonna find spirits. There's no part of the world you're gonna go to where you're not gonna find some type of energy being chilling. You feel me? Because they're literally is right on top of each other, bro. It's like life. It's still life. It's still life. But not even just that, but it's like, while these motherfuckers was chasing after me, while I was in the shelter and shit, nigga, I was summoning spirits. I'm not even finna hold you. Nigga, I would be in that bitch summoning spirits on these niggas, bro. I would literally be in that bitch casting spells. Nigga, literally, cause look, my paintings, they hold spirits in them. It's like, I actually channel, like, these things are alive. Like, these paintings are alive. And so I channel certain entities and beings into my paintings and shit. And so when I do that shit, it's always protection. No matter what, it doesn't matter what type of painting I make. Every painting I create is a protection spell. Off the bat, off the dome, it's protection no matter what. Off the bat, off the dome, it's protection no matter what. And so, like, bro, I fill my spaces with these things to protect me, to make sure nothing is hurting me. And not even just that, it's healing as well. So it's healing energies that I don't even know are inside me that need to be healed. It's like shit like that, shit that I'm not even aware of. It's like it brings all that shit to me. It's like, this is like my garage room. All my painting and art and shit is like my sanctuary. This is like a healing center because of my intent on all the art, on all my creations. And so it heals me, you feel me? But literally, I can summon spirits through that shit. Everybody can summon spirits through anything. It's like, genuinely, you don't really need too much of a medium to summon a spirit. It's like, you just be like, hey, nigga, pop up. You just ask spirits, hey, pop up. Literally, when I first started talking to spirits, literally, I would sit there in my room, and I'd be sitting there in the dark, and I would just tell them, like, make a sound, make noise, and then they would do, like, knocking or, like, clicks or, like, snapping, all different types of shit. Now it's like, if I tell them to pop up, them niggas just, I'll tell them pop up in the video. Pop up in the video. Let's see if y'all are in the video. There's like an orb right here. You can see this guy. Pop up. Let's see where y'all at. Like one right here. I don't know. Maybe not. It don't matter. But they still here. It don't matter. But type shit. That's all I gotta say. It was really all over the place, and I really didn't explain nothing. But I just wanted to talk about some of the shit I've been through, bruh. I just wanted to talk about some of the shit I've been through. Maybe I just wanted to yap. I did just want to yap. I love you guys, bruh. Y'all just give me the space to yap, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you have an amazing one. Take care.